That was a nice scoop.
Give me that.
What's up,
They're
Dirk?
waiting for that. They're waiting for that. We gotta spread the floor, guys.
Oh, let's go! He wasn't
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. Look at Cleveland's starting group. At the guard positions, it's Garland and Mitchell. In at the forward positions, Okoro and Mobley. And it's Capella in at center. And for the Trailblazers, at the guard positions, Henderson and Sharp. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Pokusevski. And it's Robinson Earl in at the power forwards position. You know, for a new coach in the league, Smitty, what things are important right now? What should they be looking for? What are things at the top of that priority list?
We still have more than a half a season left, Kevin, but the number one thing is installing your culture, getting the guys to buy in on your style of play.
The three from Garland. They get it back. It's another look. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Great use of length by Capella, beating everyone else to the board.
And one of the great rebounders in this league, Clint Capella, plays that role as well as anyone.
Greg, on a per-minute basis, few players are better. Sharp anticipation works at it, and many of his points come from the offensive glass.
Free throw no good for Capella.
You know, this is part of the book on defending Capella. Teams often try to make him earn his points at the line.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Bounce pass from Pokusevski. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And it's blocked by Capella. To the inside. Mitchell kicks to Garland. Pass to Capella. Clock at 6. The deep three from Mitchell. Misses the three. Outside, Markkanen. And now, just over a minute played here in the first.
Boy, what an advantage that is when your 7-footer can initiate, then hit the roller in stride.
Mitchell outside. Kicks it out to Garland. And the three ball is good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And so Markkanen will bring it up for Portland. It's a three-point game. Henderson outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The height to see over the defense and the unselfishness. Terrific pass by Markkanen.
Mitchell passes to Garland. Back to Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Passes it to Markkanen. Back to Henderson. There's the lob to Markkanen.
3 of 4 from the floor to start. That's always a good sign.
Here's Garland. His last outing with 20 points. Pass to Capella to the left side wing. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Hammers the alley-oop through.
You see the vertical. Clint Capella way above the rim with one or two hands.
Now, here's Sharp. Covered by Mitchell.
Cavaliers foul. Evan Mobley. First personal foul.
Portland shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
At the line for Portland, Sharp. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Sharp. HEA, you went to back-to-back conference finals with Portland. What's it like playing here?
I mean, this building is as loud as any in the NBA. The fans are tremendous, very loyal. I really enjoyed my time here in Rip City.
No good on the second free throw.
What impresses you about Shaedon Sharp is everything he already does well, like grab boards and hit shots. He's got a really solid foundation to his game.
And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They trail by 1. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavaliers, and they came out with a win.
And the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
They wreaked havoc on the defensive end and really held the pace of the game in their favor for the entire game.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, Greg, it's nice to have a big man like Mobley out on the floor with all the things he can do.
And Kevin, you gotta love his skill set for a 7-footer. Really diverse in terms of what he brings to the table. And then you hear so much praise for his attitude and his feel for the game. What a valuable player to have on your team.
Free throw good, Mobley. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Outside, Markkanen. Shoots over Okoro. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Garland surveying the D. Lets it go from 14. And there's Mobley, and that's good on the assist by Garland.
Oh, nice pass there. Garland with the great vision.
Henderson outside. Shot clock at 6. Pulls it up. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Mobley. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Mobley's got 5 points so far. And here's Henderson. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game. It really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. Garland, the pass to Robinson. Now, here's Capella. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
What a defensive play. Gets to stop and does it without fouling.
Garland against Henderson. The pass to Parker-Sepsky. And it's all evened up.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Garland against Henderson. To the paint, Mitchell. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And that one's good by Henderson. Henderson's got his second basket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Garland. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit.
And that's about maximum range for an alley-oop, guys. It's got to be.
That's just crazy. Absolutely nuts. Here's Henderson. He has 5. The 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking, and if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going, and you could see frustrations emerge.
But hey, a win is a win. Sometimes you're not going to play your best, so you have to just gut it out, right?
Tobias Harris is checked in for the Cavaliers. Hunter comes in for Okoro. Walker with it. Garland picks him up. He's all alone. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Great defensive play from Hunter, reading the situation and coming up with that steal.
Henderson with it. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. Roddy no good. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Here's Mitchell. Off target at the rim.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Now, here's Garland. Here's Robinson. That one goes. Counted. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Henderson against Garland. Here's Roddy. Over Harris. And Roddy gets it to go.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Now Garland on its way from Hunter for 2. It's rebounded by Roddy.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Harris. Here's Mitchell.
Love it, love it. What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Now here's Henderson. He's got 5. Pass to Roddy. Shot clock at 5. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. That 3 off the mark.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Count that one.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Trailblazers trail by 8. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Trey Lyles checked in for Cleveland. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You take a look at the Trailblazers. Here in the middle of the regular season, they've been able to get the 4th best record in the conference.
When I look at Portland, this season has been, it's been solid, but they just need to maintain their place in the standings and get 100% prepared here for the postseason.
I don't think they played their best basketball, so if things do come together for them before the end of the regular season, look out.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Henderson touched it last. And here's Cleveland. They're on a 14-6 run.
2 minutes remaining.
Goes up with a stripe.
2 minutes.
Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor. And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Garland with the bucket.
Giving it up for a better look. Mitchell with some smart ball movement.
Trailblazers trail by 9. Pass to Roddy. Harris against Henderson. Here's Nora. Hands it from downtown.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now, here's Mitchell. He picked up 30 points in their last win against the Rockets in Houston. Garland with the bucket.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Henderson against Garland. Henderson, bounce pass. Lets it go. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Mitchell. Garland, the pass to Harris. Henderson against Garland. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Henderson against Harris. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They lead by 11. Kicks it out to Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Darius Garland has been leading the charge for the Cavaliers. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. We've got more in store for you right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen, Cavaliers pretty much in control here, it would appear.
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
Trailblazers trail by 11. At the guard positions, Henderson and Sharp. Then there's Pokuševski. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Roddy in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Now here's Markkanen. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
A nice little pump fake. This is what they count on Markkanen to do. Generate offense.
Taking a glance at Lauri Markkanen, Steve, a big man who possesses a lethal touch from way outside.
Kevin, this is what makes him a perfect stretch 4, as well as an all-star caliber talent now. And you get the sense he still has room to grow.
And he knocks down the first one. Steve, you were considered oversized for a guard when you were coming up out of school and into the pros. But right now, I don't feel like size matters as much at that position. You can be any size.
Yeah, I totally agree. But I think if you're a guy that has a lot of height and you has the skill set to play the guard position, you definitely have an advantage. The bigger you are and the more tight your skill set, the more successful you will be on the floor.
Now, here's Garland. Offensive rebound. Another shot. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Third personal
That's
foul.
just staying in the moment, keeping with the current
Shooting for
possession.
Cleveland.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
Trailblazers trail by 12. Here's Sharp. A 17-point game for him in the win against Memphis.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle, he brought energy, and he brought it on the glass.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Got a hand on it.
Marketing with the nice block shot. His size has been a factor in this game.
Anderson looking it over. Roddy connects from three-point range. Roddy's got his second basket of the night.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
He lobs it up. Capella with the bucket. Capella's got 6.
The muscle Capella brings packs a punch, especially when he's hitting the offensive glass.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you very much. The Cavaliers have one of the league's stingiest defenses. Evan Mobley says it's tough to be the best defense nowadays. Every team has multiple guys that are super talented. So just hanging our hats on defense every night. All of us are very versatile, can guard multiple positions. That's what makes us so good. Back to you guys.
Thanks, D.A. Good stuff. Here's Henderson. After the made shot from Evan Mobley. Pass to Roddy. Fires for 3. Markkanen. And Markkanen on the follow. 6 points for him.
Putting his size to great use. When Markkanen is assertive on the boards, good things happen.
Outside Harris. It's Mobley, top of the key. Here's Garland. A kick out to Mobley. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Robinson Earls checked in for the Trailblazers. Robinson's checked in for Cleveland. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Henderson against Garland. Here's Robinson Earl. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Robinson Earl's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Out to the wing. Okoro wide open. He fires. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Garland against Henderson. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Robinson with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession.
Trailblazers ball.
And Portland has possession. 11-point game.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
And here's a look at some numbers for Shaedon Sharpe. The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
That's good from Harris.
Slowly but surely, Harris continues to elevate his game. The shooting, the playmaking, the ability to make a difference.
And Harris drops them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
The pass to Markkanen. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Garland. It's rebounded by Roddy. Roddy's got his 5th rebound in this one. Henderson against Garland. Back to Henderson. 6 to shoot. It's good. Henderson's got 12 points in the game.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Now here is Harris. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Rockets in Houston. Here's Garland. That's his 6th field goal today. And that makes him now 6 for 11.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Back to Henderson. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Now here's Mobley. 12 points for him. They get it again. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
Pass to Roddy. Shoots over Mobley. Mobley with the block. Harris looking it over. Kicks to Garland. It's Robinson, top of the key. Portland grabs the miss. Markkanen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Harris against Henderson. Good. He's got 16.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Here's Harris. It's rebounded by Robinson Earl.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Now here's Markkanen. He's got 6. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Here's Garland. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 4 assists now tonight.
And Garland is doing whatever he wants on offense, looking absolutely dominant.
Henderson outside. There's the lob to Markkanen. Stolen by Okoro. Passes it to Harris. Kicks it out to Garland. Shot from 12. It's rebounded by Robinson Earl. Robinson Earl's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Shoots. Mobley with the block. And he's able to get it back. Great positioning on the putback. Robinson Earl's got 4 this quarter.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Timeout is called, first of the game for the Cavaliers. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
A different look now for Portland. Wara checked in, and Walker subbed in for Markkanen. Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Garland. Now here is Harris. Can't hit that one. Walker against Hunter. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Walker. Harris outside. Now, here's Mitchell. Defense is right there. Good, and Harris gets the assist.
You gotta love how fearless Donovan Mitchell is. He's remarkable at absorbing contact while shooting.
Henderson, and the layup falls. Henderson's got 18 points.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Mitchell kicks to Robinson. On the wing, Harris. They swipe it. And now Portland on the break. It's Henderson on the wing. Poked loose. Stolen by Robinson. And here is Hunter. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Pass to Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
That one, no good. Good D by Mobley.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Yeah, looking for offense inside as they try to chip away at this lead here in the second.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Okashevsky's checked in for Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Then for the Cavaliers, Clint Capella comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's a Okoro in for Harris. The free throw drops for Hunter.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Mitchell against Henderson. Walker taking his time here. Here's Pokusevski. Tries again, and he lays it up and in. Pokusevski's got 8 points.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Here's Hunter. Warnock grabs the board. Trailblazers trail by 12. Pokusevski, the pass to Henderson. And Capella sends it back.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Nora. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Hunter. The Trailblazers pull it in. Now the pass to Nora. Tries a 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Capella's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Man, he's just pulled a Harry Houdini in this quarter. He's completely disappeared.
Here's Mitchell. That's tipped. 29 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pokusevski can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Now here's Okoro. Not a lot of room, and that one is good.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Now here's Henderson. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And so it's Cleveland, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Fans, your Trailblazers youth dance team.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Bernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They lead by 14. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
There was no shortage of dimes on this team, that's for sure. Numerous guys displayed good court vision, moved the ball, led to great shots. They're in full control of this game.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protected, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Scoot Henderson in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit. Gave this offense a different dimension.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. And at the forward positions, Okoro and Mobley. At the guard positions, it's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Capella in at the center position. And Okoro throws it down.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Henderson dishes to Markkanen. Pass to Pokusevski. Henderson outside. Passes it to Robinson Earl. Mobley with the block. And Garland has it in the corner. Mitchell passes to Garland. The second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Excellent defense there from Henderson. Robinson Earl, the pass to Henderson. Pass to Markkanen. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Markkanen's got 9.
Anytime you can set up Markkanen off the catch, you have a good chance of coming away with points.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Garland with the bucket.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Markkanen. He's got 9. Henderson, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Trailblazers have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. And that one falls for Henderson. Both free throws good from Henderson. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Cleveland leading by 14. Lob pass to Capella. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. For three, Henderson drains it from beyond the arc. Henderson's got 23 points.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
Now, here's Okoro. 10 points for him. Down low, here's Robinson Earl. Mobley with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
And you look at Henderson, almost all the way up there in the top spot. I don't know if he'll make it to number one, but you'd have to say he's going to be a part of the contest for sure.
It's looking that way, and the contest will be a lot better off having him in it. He always puts on a show.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 12.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Henderson passes to Sharp. Garland against Henderson. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Get up, young fellas. Shaden Sharp playing way above the defenders.
Garland against Henderson. Now, here's Okoro. D right on him. Shoots over Markkanen. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there. Here's Henderson. 23 points in the game. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. It's his third foul of the game. And Portland making a change here. Roddy's checked in. A switch here also from Cleveland. Hiles checked in. And there's the pass to Sharp. Here's Roddy. Drains the three-pointer. Roddy's got 8.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Lob pass to Capella.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Henderson passes to Sharp. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Cavaliers leading by 15 to the middle. Here's Lyles. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Roddy's got 6 rebounds in the game. Up top, Henderson. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. Cleveland has gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, defense wins championships, but offense is winning over the league, with efficiency reaching new heights year by year. Now, different explanations exist, but one thing is clear. In an era of floor spacing, there are elite players, a lot of them, who are having a field day exploiting all that room to operate. Kevin?
Boy, they sure are, David. Well put. Thank you. Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Robinson comes in for Clint Capella, and Harris subbed in for Garland. Harris against Markkanen. It's blocked. Here's Robinson, and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
All right, a chance to check out numbers for Donovan Mitchell. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. He's putting up 33 points a night, just over 2 steals and 4 assists. And you love his anticipation. All those steals, he's always a step ahead, reading plays before they develop.
I mean, high-level feel for the game allows him to gamble with a purpose. Does he get burned once in a while? Sure, but not as often as he guesses right.
The first free throw is good, and Portland making a change here. Wara checked in. Second free throw, no good. Trailblazers trail by 16. Pakusevsky, the pass to Henderson. Back to Pokusevsky. Here's Sharp, 4 on the clock. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Fifth personal foul. Second
and
team
an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Cleveland.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
That's good from Okoro. Good on both. Trailblazers trail by 18. Inside, here's Pakusevsky. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Pakusevsky's got 10 points. Okoro with it. 14 points for him. In the corner, it's Harris. 5 to shoot. He dishes it to Robinson. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
What determination from Mitchell, shrugging off the foul and taking the shot.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he hits the first of 3.
Boy, I love watching Donovan Mitchell. He's a fun player to watch. An explosive combo guard who possesses lots of confidence.
And Portland making a change here. Walker's checked in. Hunter's checked in for the Cavaliers. And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
To the wing right side. Here's Nora. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Okoro. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Henderson against Mitchell. Robinson with the block. To the inside. Rejected by Walker. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
Cleveland ball.
Hunter kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Lyles. To the paint. Here's Robinson. Nwora grabs the board. Nwora's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Wasted no time on that one. Roddy's got 10 points in the game.
Nice pass. You love how Sharp anticipates situations.
Passes to Hunter. Now here's Okoro. He kicks to Hunter. Clock at 6. Yep, that one goes. Hunter's got his 3rd basket of the night.
The defense was there, but overall, DeAndre Hunter showing his footwork and agility in the lane.
For 3, Henderson. The Trailblazers with a new shot clock. Sharp, that's good.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Pass to Okoro. Mitchell kicks to Lyles. Mitchell feeling it out a bit and finished off by Robinson.
In pick and roll situations, Donovan Mitchell has done an outstanding job of being unselfish and making the right play.
Now, here's Sharp. 5 points in the game, and the best in the world. The dish to Henderson. Down low. Nwora, that's good. He has 5.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Henderson against Mitchell. They get a hand on it. Feeds to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
We know he's an explosive guard with a scoring mentality, but he's making big plays for others.
Pass to Roddy. Shoots over Lyles. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Mitchell passes to Hunter.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
To the middle. Here's Robinson. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
DeAndre Hunter.
And it's Henderson with the ball for the Trailblazers. Passes it to Sharp. Back to Henderson. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 18. Offline with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Cavaliers foul.
While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on the fast break this season. Second, the Cavaliers.
You know, it's an entertaining style of play. And look, I mean, those are the baskets you want if you've got the legs for it. Scoring becomes a lot easier.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And that one misses. Robinson Earls checked in for Portland. Then for the Cavaliers, Mobley, he's checked in for Trey Lyles. And it's Garland in for Okoro. And he sinks the second. Now Garland. He's got 20. Pass to Robinson. Looking for Garland. He gets it there. The shot's good. Garland's got 22 points.
Fearless move by Garland inside, going for the high percentage shot.
54 seconds left in the third quarter. Henderson, bounce pass. Robinson Earl. Robinson with the block. Here's Garland. Portland grabs the miss. Robinson Earl's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Body the pass to Henderson. And here's Sharp. Here's Henderson. He's got 23. Sharp. That's good.
Flexing some muscle on the finish. Sharp doesn't fear anyone inside.
Garland against Henderson. Garland the pass to Robinson. Basket counts. Robinson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Henderson outside. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. At the guard positions, Henderson and Sharp. Then there's Markkanen. Then there's Pokusevski. And it's Robinson Earl in at the power forward. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
He has really come into this second half on an absolute tear. Really impressive effort from him so far.
Here's Henderson. Mitchell Robinson making his last shot. Three-pointer, Markkanen. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. That one on Harris. We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these 2-game, like baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
The first one falls.
Incredible touch for a big man. Markkanen shows it both in the field and at the line.
That one is no good. And he nails the third. The Cavaliers leading by 20. Harris outside. There's the pass to Robinson. Back to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Mobley. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Especially when you're this far down, you have to make the most of every sequence.
Here's Henderson after the made shot from Evan Mobley. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now here's Mobley. Pass to Robinson. Greg, a lot more awareness in the league about the importance of mental health. Why is that so necessary?
I mean, Kevin, the level of stress now has really grown. These players are under this huge microscope that now often extends to their families. And this is such a highly competitive environment. It is far more than just a game.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Pokusevski, the pass to Markkanen. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
My goodness. Save that. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Mitchell outside. Let's go. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
We've seen this before. Mitchell found his shooting rhythm and cannot be stopped.
Here's Pokusevski, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, easy call.
At the line for Portland, Alexei Pokusevski.
And he makes the first. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Wara checked in, and Cleveland also making a change. Okoro's checked in for Harris. And both free throws good for Pokusevski. Here's Garland. Wara grabs the board. Wara's got his 7th rebound here tonight. From short range, and again another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Mitchell outside. And to get open is Robinson. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Trailblazers trail by 18. Passes it to Pokusevski. Here's Nwora. Drives to the hoop. Back to Henderson. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up on the wing. Evan Mobley with the rebound. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cavaliers. 22 is their biggest lead.
And how about the slam from Garland, making his presence felt inside.
Now here's Henderson. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Robinson. And here is Garland. Lob pass to Capella. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Henderson passes to Markkanen. Pass to Sharp. 6 to shoot. Kicks it to Henderson. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Henderson's got 26.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Garland the pass to Okoro. The Trailblazers pull it in. Now here's Sharp. Dishes to Henderson. The pass to Pokusevski. Tipped away. And Portland with another turnover here.
Cavaliers ball.
Here now, the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trailblazers. On Friday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics. And then on Saturday, they're off to Toronto to face the Raptors.
And the matchup against the Nuggets, Even though they should get the win, I would expect it to be a bit of a battle. Just because they are favored doesn't mean it's an automatic W.
Pakusevsky, the pass to Markkanen. Here's Sharp. Here he goes. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Tenacious drive by Sharp. Not shy about going directly into the contact.
For Portland, Sharp. 2 shots.
Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe. Cleveland leading by 17. Garland the pass to Mitchell. Down low. Here's Mobley. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
Assist goes to
Mitchell's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Now here's Okoro. He's guarded by Markkanen. Capella trying to free himself up. A nice shot by Okoro.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Sharp. The Cavaliers pull it in. Capella's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Mobley. The second chance effort, and it's good on the layup.
Evan Mobley.
Mobley's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Back to Henderson. Makes it off the glass. 30 points from Scoot Henderson.
It's amazing. No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
Capella finds Garland. To the wing on the left. Here's Okoro. And Capella with the basket on the assist from Okoro.
Isaac Okoro.
Okoro's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Garland against Henderson. And he uses the glass on the way. Henderson's got 32 points in the game.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Capella kicks to Mitchell. Releases. Nwora grabs the board. Nwora's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Markkanen down low. Misses the layup. The Cavaliers leading by 19. Mitchell right side. He dishes it to Okoro. Can't cash in from close range. Trailblazers have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Henderson passes to Pakusevsky. Now here's Sharp. 5 on the clock. And Capella sends it back. Swiped it away. And here's Sharp. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Wow, anytime Sharp lifts off, it's showtime.
Garland against Henderson. The kick out to Mobley. Mitchell with it. 6 on the shot clock. Plays it up off the glass. Mitchell's got 12 points in just the second half.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive. Not letting anything trip him up.
Back to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now, here's Garland. Mobley outside. Fires from deep. Henderson pulls it in.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one open.
Inside. Trying to find Pokuševski and gets it to him. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Henderson for 3, and the Trailblazers another 3.
They have been relentless from deep, and you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Now, here's Garland. Good on the bucket. Garland's got 26.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Cavaliers.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Evan Mobley.
When it comes to protecting the rim, there are numerous ways to do that. The most exciting of those, just send shots back. And that's what he did tonight in volume.
Markkanen, that's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Comfortable on the offensive end, Markkanen drawing contact, but maintains his focus.
Pass to Capella. There's a minute left in the 4th quarter. They get the rebound. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Garland dishes to Capella. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. And the Cavaliers lead by 16. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Portland. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. He kicks it to Markkanen. Over Okoro. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. 22 is their biggest lead. Mitchell outside. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.